Okay, looks like I'm on. Good part of the day, my dear digital friends. Anna Dieter is here doing multi-streaming. It's Friday and it's February the 10th and it's 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. Don't know what kind of weather you have. We have a beautiful, almost summer weather. Beautiful beach weather, a lot of people on the beach, great surf. People are surfing on the beach. It's really, really cool. Join now. Okay. So let's begin. And I would like to begin with showing you a short video today because I learned that I can do it here in this program. So there is one very short, like literally few second video, and it's what do you call, just a video file. I don't think it's on any, it's downloaded to any video platform, but they do have it on YouTube. So let's begin with it. And while we're waiting for more people to join us, I would like to show you this video. Okay, let's begin playing it. So I want you to see, okay, I'm going to switch Instagram to my computer, showing my computer. Okay. So here is what you see on the screen is the MRI image. MRI. So you will see the process of speech production or singing of a person, singing or speaking, doesn't matter. So I want you to look at the balancing of the parts of a person's body and mind, just the balancing process, how it's happening in real life when people speak or sing. Let's begin.
All'alba vincerò, vincerò, vincerò.
See, did you see how the tongue was moving up and down in the oral cavity when a person was singing? Now I want you to look at the way the tongue is balancing, a person is balancing the movements of his tongue, his voice, his memory, everything is together. And look at the perfect balancing when you can clearly see it with your eyes. Take a look.
Sondern eine Aufnahme mit der Magnetresonanztomographie oder kurz MRT, die auch als Kernspintomographie bekannt ist. Das in Göttingen neu entwickelte Verfahren der Echtzeit-MRT kann beliebige Bewegungsvorgänge im Körperinneren mit einer sehr hohen zeitlichen Auflösung aufnehmen.
And as you could see, it doesn't matter what language we speak. Our tongue is moving in exactly the same way. It's simply moving in our mouth, up and down, up and down. And by the way, it never is moving in any other direction, only up and down, up and down. This is the way Mother Nature created us. This is the way Mother Nature has equipped us with a perfect speech instrument. I call it a speech pipe. And this is how when people speak or sing, they never even think about speaking or singing. They never even think how to do it because a person has already learned how to do it since his or her early childhood. Hi, Bekpa. Thank you for joining me. So I'm going to play the video one more time so you could guys see it. Let's begin. Pay attention. See how any person on the planet is balancing his speech. Go, naturally.
Vincerò, vincerò, vincerò.
sondern eine Aufnahme mit der Magnetresonanztomographie oder kurz MRT, die auch als Kernspintomographie bekannt ist.
Did you notice how the tongue moved? Okay, continue.
Das in Göttingen neu entwickelte Verfahren der Echtzeit-MRT kann beliebige Bewegungsvorgänge im Körperinneren mit einer sehr hohen zeitlichen Auflösung aufnehmen.
Okay,
All'alba vincerò,
I'm gonna
vincerò,
wave to people. I'm waiting for more people
Sondern
to
eine
join
Aufnahme
today's
mit der
lesson.
Magnetresonanztomographie oder kurz MRT, die auch als Kernspintomographie bekannt ist. Das in Göttingen neu entwickelte Verfahren der Echtzeit-MRT kann beliebige Bewegungsvorgänge im Körperinneren mit einer sehr hohen zeitlichen Auflösung aufnehmen.
Okay. Okay, let me turn it on. Let me go back to people who are watching me on Instagram. Hi, guys. So what you just saw, it was a presentation of the way normal people speak. Normal people speak. They are simply maintaining the balance of all the parts of their body, their mind. That's all we have to do when we speak. But not people who stutter. People who stutter are still out of balance. And of course, they don't like it. So wave. Let me see the request. Someone just requested. Mahmoud asked to join. Do you truly want to join me? Okay. Go live with Mahmoud. Okay, Mahmoud. I am ready to go live with you. If you are in the mood, I can answer any of your questions, Mahmoud. Okay. Mahmoud declined. Got it, Mahmoud? You declined. Okay, this is what happens when I do my live streams. People make a request, probably push the wrong button, and then they realize it and they decline. That's okay. That's okay. So today's topic for the lessons for stutterers that I have started doing about 10 years ago, and I still keep going. Okay, can I have a session with you? Of course. Or backpack _ Peter wrote, can I have a session with you? I certainly am here to have an individual lesson with anyone who is truly wants to get rid of stuttering, who is truly is ready to do anything that needs to be done to never stutter again. If you are that person, of course, I am here. Private session. And OPECPA, the very first session with me is always free because I call it a discovery call. Yes. You absolutely can, and you actually should go to livestutterfree.com and simply schedule a private call with me over Zoom, over Instagram, over WhatsApp. It doesn't matter where it is. You can certainly do that. And the very first hour consultation, my consultation, your consultation, the very first meeting is always free. Because what I do today, what I teach people who stutter is 100% different from what you've ever heard in your life, what you've ever experienced in your life. Okay, I'm driving, couldn't open camera, but hear you live carefully. Good for you. But you know, driving and listening is kind of also dangerous because I clearly understand how our body, mind, computers work. When we were born, we received a totally perfect body, mind, biocomputer, and we started learning to use it for our own benefit, right? So, and I truly understand how our attention works. This is why I don't recommend people listen and drive a car, because both of these actions are very much conscious. And you have to focus on these actions. And whenever you are listening, you may not be focused truly, fully on your driving. And guess what? You may get in the accident. So I don't want you to make mistakes, not in driving and not in listening. So, of course, you can make a choice. You can switch your concentration, your focusing. You may be concentrated on driving, but then you will not be able to truly listen and understand each word that you're trying to understand. So you will be making mistakes in listening. But if you decide to focus on listening, then for God's sake, I don't want you to make mistakes in driving. Because it's very simple. Our body, mind, computer, just like your computer on your desktop or your phone, there is only one conscious thing your device can do. Only one consciously. Yeah, unconsciously, of course, a lot of things may be happening, but listening and driving both are conscious actions. Speaking is, I would say, more subconscious action, but not for those who stutter. Those who stutter are always attempt to try to do it consciously. They always push themselves into using some techniques to speak, right? And this is a conscious process. This is why people who stutter struggle when they speak. Hi, Dinesh. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Interesting. It's every live stream is different. But of course, again, I didn't make any announcement. I have come up unannounced. That's why I don't see too many people watching me live on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. Okay, this is what I do. And Instagram is YouTube. Yes, I think I mentioned it. So I don't see people watching me live on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. But I do see people watching me and listening on Instagram. So I encourage you guys to begin asking questions. And while you are scratching to come up with a better question, I want to ask you, could you please tell me if you can see and clearly hear the video that I'm going to play for you? I'll play the video that I did play in the beginning of this stream. Could you please let me know if you can hear clearly the sound and see clearly the audio? Because I'm still learning how to operate all of these things. Okay? So what you're going to see right now, I'm going to switch again to the view. Okay? What you're going to see is an MRI image of a singing or speaking person. And what I want you to see clearly, because usually it is hidden, we can't see it, but MRI shows us the way we keeping in balance our speech organs, our parts of the body and mind computer that makes us, that we use, not makes us, that we use for adequate normal speaking. Here we go. Please give me feedback if you can hear and see it clearly. Let's go.
Alba vincerò, vincerò, vincerò.
Sondern eine Aufnahme mit der Magnetresonanztomographie oder kurz MRT, die auch als Kernspintomographie bekannt ist. Das in Göttingen neu entwickelte Verfahren der Echtzeit-MRT kann beliebige Bewegungsvorgänge im Körperinneren mit einer sehr hohen zeitlichen Auflösung aufnehmen.
Okay, I just played the video. Could you please tell me if you could hear it clearly? I would appreciate your feedback. Okay, but let's continue. So Mahmoud, okay, I don't see any questions. So let's continue. What I was going to present today, once again, I want to go a little bit over the main problem all people who stutter have. All people who stutter are feeling, whenever they attempt to speak, they're feeling out of balance. They simply still haven't learned. Thank you so much, Mahmoud. Hear clearly, yes. Could you hear the video? Because I was showing, but actually, I wanted you to see the video. So when you are safe, I recommend you go back to this recording and see what the person was doing when he was speaking. This may truly help you to fix your speech problem. Okay, but thank you for your feedback, Mahmoud. So here we go. Whenever we have any problem in our life, how can we fix the problem? Before we can fix any problem, we truly need to understand clearly what the problem is. Okay? This is very important. Let's say you are walking on the street and you are holding your cell phone in your hands, and all of a sudden, boom, you stumbled. You stumbled over something on the road that you didn't see because, again, even walking and checking your emails, checking your messages on your phone, they both are conscious actions. So you stumbled and you go like, wow, what happened? Why did I stumble? So what do you do right away? You simply check your surroundings. You simply begin looking, what's over there? What do I see? Why did I stumble? It's all very simple. In order to solve any problem, we must have a clear picture of what the problem truly is. And without seeing the problem, without understanding what the problem truly is, it's impossible for us to eliminate this problem from our life. Exactly the same is with stuttering. A lot of people are working so hard, trying so hard, attending so many different speech therapists, former stutterers. They keep asking questions. They keep going through YouTube videos. They keep doing all kinds of researches. They try to fix their speech problem, but they still cannot. Why? It's very simple. Because they still do not understand what their problem truly is. They don't see a clear picture of the problem. How can you fix the problem if you don't know what it is? Yeah, I have a problem. Yeah, I can't speak. I am blocked. I feel that something is not letting me speak freely in the way all other people are doing it. But why? I don't know, you may say, right? Every time I begin speaking with any new student who comes to me for the first free consultation, and I begin asking questions, everyone tells me, I don't know. And this I don't know is the main problem, the biggest problem. This is why whenever people who stutter ask me, may I see you free of charge? I say yes. The very first time you see me, it's got to be free of charge. Because what I do, you don't even understand what I do. You're not aware of what I'm doing. And when people who stutter subscribe to my YouTube channel and they see over 400 videos before severe stuttering, after a person speaks like a normal person, before a person is not sure what to do in speech, 3 days later, a person is fully aware of what normal speaking is and begins to speak like all normal people on the planet, no more struggling. And this may look like a miracle, but I'm a scientist and I don't believe in miracles. Miracles don't exist. It's impossible. Okay? I believe in hard work. I believe in development of each and every person, whether you stutter or not. Of course, you can speak like everyone else. Of course, you have everything for speaking, just like all people on the planet. Why not to do it? Why? Why do you need to listen to all these confused people who are telling, okay, they are suggesting that you are abnormal, that you are, something is wrong with you, that all you need to do just accept that you are abnormal, right? Have you heard that? That they keep telling you, accept it. Once you're born a stutterer, you're going to be a stutterer for the rest of your life. Why do you believe the ones who tells you this lie? This is a lie. Stop believing the lies you hear everywhere from social media, from TV, from radio, from newspapers or whatever. I don't even know if we have newspapers today, if anybody reads newspapers. The fact of the matter is, if you have the body, if you have the mind, then you have everything you need to fix your speech and begin speaking like everyone else. So today's lesson for stutterers is about this. I want you to understand that every person on the planet absolutely can, 100% can learn to speak like everyone else on the planet. But what he needs to do, he needs to learn to keep in balance all parts of this body and mind computer. All the parts. I don't see any questions today. That's why my presentation is going to be very, very short. If you don't ask questions, I'm going to go because I have a meeting scheduled with one of my listeners. Last week, he listened to me and he scheduled a call. So I'd rather go and talk personally to a person who has questions than sitting here and waiting for the questions for you guys to ask. So the bottom line, if you want to truly have the answers to all your questions about normal speaking and stuttering, you gotta come to livestutterfree.com, register for the webinar. The webinar. You can even do a shortcut and go to livestutterfree.info, register for the webinar and watch it. It's recorded. It's pre-recorded. Sometimes the system asks you to wait a little bit, but make sure you watch the whole webinar. And right after you have watched the whole video, the webinar about 4 steps to a stutter-free life, I recommend you schedule your free consultation, free discovery call. You gotta see me in person. Free. You don't have to pay anything. But please understand, when I begin working with you, when I begin teaching you, of course, this is an investment of my time and your time, of your money and my money, because time is money, in case you don't know. Time is money. It's when we invest our work. When I work, I invest my time, my life. So livestutterfree.com is the place where you can register to watch the webinar. And also, hi, Amir. Oh, looks like you are done, right? I'm almost done here because I don't see too many questions. And look, Amir, I'm going to play this video for you because I know already I'm going to see you soon. So I'm going to play the video, Amir. Watch how the balancing of the body is happening. Okay, I'm going to show this video to Amir. Let me make it bigger. Okay.
All'alba vincerò, vincerò, vincerò.
Sondern eine Aufnahme mit der Magnetresonanztomographie oder kurz MRT, die auch als Kernspintomographie bekannt ist. Das in Göttingen neu entwickelte Verfahren der Echtzeit-MRT kann beliebige Bewegungsvorgänge im Körperinneren mit einer sehr hohen zeitlichen Auflösung aufnehmen.
Okay.
All'alba vincerò.
Okay, I'm going to switch back because someone, wait, what did I click? I clicked the wrong button. Okay, so Amir, did you see the video? That's what it is. Yep, that's what it is. This is how people are balancing their perfect body-mind computer. And this MRI image just demonstrated it to you. Because you know, our tongue is inside of the mouth. It's hard to see. But when you look at the MRI image, you clearly can see that a person is balancing all the parts of the body and mind. Okay, so I'm going to go back to myself. Mahmoud wrote, is it one technique fits with all stuttering, or every person has his fit way to skip stuttering as tongue usage, as you mentioned before in previous video? Mahmoud, there is only one muscle we use to speak, only one. One. Just imagine you're not yourself, for God's sake. I don't want to talk about that, but imagine a public speaker, perfect speaker, a teacher. And for some reason, this person lost his tongue or her tongue. Will he be ever able to speak again in his life? Never, ever. He may continue being able to go like, nothing else. Without the moving of the tongue, speech is not possible. And I'm glad you asked this question, Mahmoud, because you said one technique fits with all stutterers. Yes, one technique. And guess who created this technique? Not humans. Nope. It's the technique of Mother Nature or God. Mahmoud, if you believe in God, it's the technique of God. God created us. God has given us our body and our mind. God has given us the tongue. God has given us the voice cords. God has given us the air container called lungs. God has given us perfect brain to learn things. God has given us ability to focus on things and operate our attention, move it here and there to things that we want to do. God, or whoever it is. I don't know. I'm not a religious person, but I know that someone has created humans. We did not create ourselves. We can only damage ourselves because we're not very smart. When we are born, we receive a totally 100% perfect body and mind computer. It's a computer, it's a device. It's a bio device, yes. It's perfect. But when we begin learning to use it, adjusting to using it, sometimes we do stupid things. That's what we do. Even with our phone. Imagine you just bought the phone, the iPhone, newest iPhone, perfect iPhone from the store. Will it work right away in the way you want it to work? Not really. You would have to transfer all the information in this phone, right? They do it now in the stores, at least in the United States. You come to the store, you buy a phone, and they connect your old phone with your new phone, and they download, or they download it from iCloud, whatever. They have all the information about us now, somewhere up there, iCloud, right? So the bottom line, the device is perfect. The body and mind device is perfect. But unfortunately, the way you're using it is not correct. You're not using it correctly. And in order to use correctly your body mind device, you gotta first understand what problem you have. Why your device is not working. Why? I have the tongue. Why isn't it not working? Why is it not working properly? Why? What blocks my tongue to move freely in my mouth in the same way as I just demonstrated to you in that MRI video? Why? What's wrong with me? You got to understand it clearly. This is why I encourage you to come to my classroom for the first free discovery call. It's about 30-40 minute call. It's long. Sometimes I go up to an hour. And every time I talk to people on the free discovery calls, they leave me changed. They truly understand what they need to do. Yeah. Sometimes they're feeling very concerned and even disappointed, especially younger kids, because they all of a sudden realize, I gotta work. I gotta do something. It's not a miracle. It's me who has to learn to balance my perfect body mind computer. It's a work that I have to do. And unfortunately, I would say 90% of people who stutter are very, very extremely lazy people. Lazy people. They don't like doing much work. This is reality, guys. You can take it the way you want, but in order for you to fix your speech, you got to make sure you're not lazy, okay? You're ready to do what needs to be done. And number two, the work must be done correctly. Correctly, not in the way you are fantasizing. You are just kind of creating your own techniques, your own ways. I don't know why no one is saying even hello on YouTube. I don't understand. Do I even... Let me quickly go there and open YouTube and see if I'm even having the stream. Your channel. Let me open it. Let me see. If it's, yeah, it's going. Okay, it's working. I don't know. Don't know what's going on. So day from day is different. So anyway, I am looking at the questions and I don't see any questions. So Mahmoud, I hope I answered your question. Yes. What we teach, my mentor and I, what we've been teaching over 10 years, this is the answer. This is the definitive answer to stuttering. This is the God's technique that fits all people on the planet. All people, whether they call themselves stutterers, stammerers, shy speakers, stage fright, or whatever, it doesn't matter how you call yourself. This technique is technique of God, of the creator of humans. And it works for each and every person. This technique works for me. What can you say about the way I speak? English is my second language. And the more I live in the United States of America, the more I am training my ears, hearing people speak English language. And the more I'm training my tongue, adjusting my tongue to create exactly the same tunes of words that people in the United States create, the ones who speak English as the first language, the better, the higher quality of my speech becomes, because I am constantly working on improving my balance. I'm improving, balancing my speaking skills. You gotta understand it. Hi, Ritu, the believer. You just joined. I maybe just noticed. So, anyway, if you guys don't have any questions, I will right now wrap it up. And I will see you next Friday. If I don't have a student, this is my decision from now on. If there is no student on Friday, I'll do it only on Friday. Just Thursday doesn't work for me. Okay? Friday, about the same time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. If you want to ask questions, come here and ask. Lots of love to you, lots of success. Leave Stutter-Free.com, the answer for your life unblocked. You can unblock your life in almost no time. By the way, I forgot to mention, if you go to Google Apps and put Live Stutter-Free, the app, my app, will pop up. I now have my own app where you can download my books, my lessons from 2018, I believe. I may begin uploading new lessons, but once again, I recommend you download the app that I just created. And you can do something for free, but something, of course, you're going to have to pay a very small amount of money. It's a monthly charge for my work. Okay, monthly work. I truly recommend you download the app to your phone and begin your education. Mahmoud. And whenever you are ready and you are not satisfied with educating yourself on your own, which I suspect, because you don't know what your problem is. No matter what you listen to me, what I am speaking about, you gotta know your individual problem, not speaking in general. You gotta understand what your problem is. And the only person on the planet who can tell you and point to your problem is sitting in front of you. When I look at you, I will exactly know why your tongue is blocked, why you cannot say this word or that word, why, and how you and what you should do to free your tongue, free your perfect body and mind for accurate and confident speech production. I know what you should do, but I cannot help you if I don't see you. I gotta see you. So I truly encourage you, schedule a call with me. Leave Stutter-Free.com. There is the yellow screen which says schedule a call with Anadit or something like this. Schedule your free consultation. So click on it and we'll talk. The system will take you to the place where you can choose what is the best time and day, so you can schedule your call yourself. If you cannot make it, then please let me know, because I truly, really believe it's a big disrespect when you schedule the call but don't come. So if you can't make it, please let me know, cancel the call or reschedule it. There are options for that in the system. So lots of love to you, and I will see you next week, Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Bye-bye.